Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. bring about the feelings of wicked men. Rastaman throw one stone, and it bring about the feelings of wicked men.
Stibbidim day, stibbidim day, stibbidim day. We in Global TV says certain kind of friend we no keep, and some informer friend we love like. We in Global, bona fake friend and bona tape. We in Global, we not promote them, we not support them. Look at them on the cheek, come here represent for. We in Global TV, check it.
Good evening, and welcome to the People's Point of View. Thank you for joining us this evening. We are looking at the declared dictatorship and the war declared on the Jamaican people and how it has been advancing by the orders given by the Minister of National Security, Horace Chang, and the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness. You also heard where a senior police officer at a funeral yesterday pronounced Jamaicans for Justice as a terror organization if Jamaicans for Justice does not comply with making good of spinning a propaganda for how well the police are doing and how well they have taken down our crime level, if you want to believe that narrative. To my community of party and all family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls, good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining us. We are going to look at the terrorism from the Jamaica Defense Force, from the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and the Andrew Holness-led regime. Debbie Jarvis, good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining us. Who else is there? Good evening, Beat and Teach. Good evening to you on both platforms. How are you doing? Welcome, Beat and Teach. Good evening. Good evening. Sharon Bernard, good evening and welcome. Good evening, Rosemary Samuels, Monica Wills, Marcia Thomas, good evening. Good evening, Miranda Roderick, Evan Riley, Arlene Scott, Estina Tyne, Michelle Lewis Wilson, Lynn Bennett, Daphne Jackson, Eugene Brown, Carla Richards, Yvonne Johnson, Kate M. Good evening. Let me see who is on the tick. Julie Miss Mango, Meryl Beaton Teach, Angus, Chantel, BJ, Shanae, or Shanette, rather. Joyce, Cassie, Albert, user 3920. I am best for you. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for joining us. We've played a clip for you this morning where the JCF make senior members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force make what I think is quite a shocking statement. Brian, how are you? I think is quite a shocking statement, especially given she was at a funeral. But there's a young man in St. Thomas who is pleading for help to get his message out there because the police them a plan for either kill him or tell lie upon him and put chump up charges upon him, in the words of the police officer, which you will hear later on. Then we tell lie upon him and arrest him and send him to prison. Is Jamaica operating under a secret service police? As to why our police can legally wear balaclava, but legally We cannot exercise our constitutional right by recording these police in their public duty, which we have a right to do. But the police are determined to use violent and brute force. Barry, Althea, Chelsea. Violent and brute force. Travis Perkins, Opal's Kitchen, Barbara Simpson. In order to carry out their violent raid against the Jamaica people. But let Blue Frock set the tone for you, and then we will go over to St. Thomas and look at what I think is a situation that should alarm all of us. All of us should be alarmed when a police officer is telling us on camera that I will tell a lot of lies on you, and I will arrest you and send you to prison, or I will mash you up or do you something and send you down to Indicom. Michelle Johnson. Claudette. When a police officer decides to tell us that, we should either be more fearful, or what I think we should do is start coming together as a people, because we are being surrounded by a narcissistic, power-grabbing government and its power-hungry, corrupt security services. But make Blue Frack Tati after with tonight.
I know there are advocacy groups out there who want to thwart what the Jamaica Constabulary Force has achieved. In 25 years, we have never seen a reduction at the end of February. So low. 25 years. Yes, you're looking at a few states without doing your research. I must start off before I talk about Garfield, the legendary investigator. I am going to send a message to Jamaica for justice. Don't be a part of the problem, be a part of the solution. Get on board. I would love at your peace.
A sergeant, what's it or other McBean she name?
Demonstration coming up April 29th. You have placard to speak about the budget reduction in major crimes. I would love for you to have your placard telling men and women who have paid the ultimate sacrifice, thank you. I would love for you to have a placard to speak to the family of police officers who have been.
Well, Dunce Arlene McBean. Dunce Sergeant Arlene McBean.
Cut down by criminals. If you can't do that, I classify you as a true terrorist. Dr. Kevin Clay and the men and women and leadership of this force has transformed the system. How dare you walk to the Jamaica Constabulary Force instead of partnering with us? Come and sit down with us. Show us your stats of community engagement where you go here in communities. And tell the criminals, we want you to help us save the citizens' land. You cannot be one-sided, and it's clear that there is no recognition for the stats from Indicom. You know why? Over 80% of all police shooting were justifiable. JSJ or whatever J you are. Let it be a joyous moment and go and get the facts and leave the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force to carry out their function.
Lady, you have to be a labor right. You have to be a labor right, lady. It's only labor right going a public go on, so. Never mind at a funeral, lady. We see Babsy and Andrew do it at the what the funeral there, what the Cocoa Piece funeral, Clarendon. with the Nesta Morgan gone at a funeral go do it. As the Sergeant Arlene McBean, you come here so with a full-on political campaign and a message from Horace, Chang and Andrew Holness. So me know your JLP, unless Miss McBean, you're one of them who grieve in anger, thereby at your colleague's funeral, Miss McBean, you have to go off on that tirade. Or is it taking a page out of the Prime Minister's book, Miss McBean? But you have to be a labor right. A labor right alone, go in a public, go behave so. A labor right alone, go a funeral, go do a full-on political campaign. Sonia Johnson, how are you? Verna Adams. Debian, how you do? So you, Miss Arlene McBean, Sergeant, as they call you, Perspective Power, you have to be a labor right. You have to be a labor right because one bag of love, good evening, welcome, how you do? For you go at the policeman funeral, where him grieving family them there, and all you can go there go do, my dear, is threaten the nation. Then you are a labor right. It's what the Prime Minister do. It's what labor rights do anytime you put a mic and a camera in front of them face. Judith, how are you? Judy. Every time you put a mic and a camera in front of labor right face, them threaten me with violence. Why you not getting a notification? Me don't know why. Me no, I don't know. Say me no too good with how about TikTok you go on. Everywhere you go is about threatening us with violence. You think we're not going to continue to push violence towards us and we just cave in just so? Everything is, we must do it this government way. We must walk and talk how the JCF hard working. We must walk and talk how them bring down crime. To post that is not our experience. Kaya Maria, what go on? To post and say, that enough we experience. How then do you want us to go there and walk with placard and tell the lie? We have to vent based on what our experiences are. And what you're doing now, you're forcing us to go there and say how good the JCF is and how well they're doing their job. But when we call them, Miss McBean, them not on a vehicle, the vehicle broke down, the vehicle out on a mission, something, but never to attend to an emergency when you call them. Sometimes we don't talk about, we don't talk about certain areas of Jamaica. We don't talk about rural area police. Especially like in my community. 5 miles from the police station. And anything happening in our community, we'll take them days to come to the 5 miles. It is not the experience we're having. Why is it that police are allowed to go there and wear balaclava and we don't know who they are, but we can use our phone legally? Police can legally come out a road, come conceal their identity, but we can turn on with camera upon them. You know why I don't have problem with camera, Miss McBean and the JCF and the Olano and the Holness and Horace Chang? No problem with the camera is because, say, Claudette Black, how are you? The camera I go cut off on a police them lunch money and pocket money. Horace Chang go pay your police them, make them comfortable for we video them. Because any day they don't have to survive pan begging Horace Chang, they won't have a problem with video. It's because once the video turn on, it limit them begging. But Jamaica operate a secret police service. Jamaica is operating a secret police service. And the Jamaica government is speedily taking us down to a dictator route. Because when a government, because the police represents the government, when a government can come out here and tell you that if you don't go there and tell the world how good I am, I'm going to consider you a terrorist. Very strong word. Very, very strong word. Something that should pluck our ears up and ring alarm bell. Because governments around the world have always used terrorism to abuse the power of the state and abuse the people's rights. And we don't take it lightly when they speak to us like this. I could play Arlene McBean, Sergeant Arlene McBean, one more time before we go over to St. Thomas and show you why we must not take Sergeant Arlene McBean words lightly. Because when they get to the street, they carry out those very terrorist actions against the people of Jamaica.
I know there are advocacy groups out there who want to thwart what the Jamaica Constabulary Force has achieved. In 25 years, we have never seen a reduction at the end of February. So low. 25 years. Yet, you're looking at a few states without doing your research. I must start off before I talk about Garfield, the legendary investigator. I am going to send a message to Jamaica for justice. Don't be a part of the problem, be a part of the solution. Get on board. I would love at your peaceful demonstration coming up April 29th. You have power to speak about the budget reduction in major crimes. I would love for you to have your placard telling men and women who have paid the ultimate sacrifice, thank you. I would love for you to have a placard to speak to the family of police officers who have been gunned down by criminals. If you can't do that, I classify you as a true terrorist. Dr. Kevin Clay and the men and women and leadership of this force has transformed the system. How dare you walk to the Jamaica Constabulary Force instead of partnering with us? Come and have a sit down with us. Show us your stats of community engagement where you go here in communities. And tell the criminals. We want you to help us save the citizens' lives. You cannot be one-sided, and it's clear that there is no recognition for the stats from Indigo. You know why? Over 80% of all police shooting were justifiable. JSJ or whatever J you are, let it be a joyous moment and go and get the facts and leave the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force to carry out their function.
I wonder if she and the pastor there. You're labor right. The fact that you can't go a funeral, I go on so. The fact that you can't in a church, I go on so. You're a labor right. A labor right alone go in a crowd, go pull off the underwear. Lady, you are a labor right. Uno alone go in a public go on, so dunce and bagga. But before we go on to St. Thomas, let me say to Stiff Bemused over there, what's him call it? She there, the one with her neck fit on pan her shoulder. You know the long neck one. What the long neck one name? Johnson Smith. And the man, the lollipop man. You see, the biggest problem you all are having in Parliament, besides corruption, Miss Drummond, how you do? Besides corruption, Lauren, how are you? One of the biggest problem is being as dunce as Mayor St. Thomas, Mayor Matts, Councillor Relicent, Councillor Balabella. I don't know if the tirade on with Ed Bartlett and Kamina Johnson Smith over that gentleman that is said to be Dayton Campbell's longtime friend. You know, they have written a letter to the Integrity Commission and all of that, airing their timidness in public, because I don't know what they're really afraid of. Because these readings are so fine, Pauline, how you do? I cannot read them for you, Nata. But in short, I think on page 2, the Integrity Commission chair who responded to their brouhaha reminded them of the powers of Section 6 of the Integrity Commission Act. Let me explain it so the dunce in the Jamaica Labour Party can understand. As I've said it this morning, this is a simple way to explain it. Other than those who are required to be appointed by the Governor General, the Integrity Commission runs its hire and fire policy. It's a 3-page letter that they sent out. Oh, you mean if this is a new page? This is the original platform, Lauren, but because Labour Right always a report me and strike me down, I have to have various platforms, but this is the original Global TV Group TikTok page. We have others like Global TV Advanced Potential. We have the producer wing Global TV. All of them belong to me. We have to use them for dilly-dally through the storm of Labour, because you know they don't like when me talk, so they always come after my page aggressively. Joy Reynolds, Pat Brown, Florence Hamilton. So as I was explaining this morning, other than those who are required to be appointed by the Governor General, the Integrity Commission runs their hire and fire policy. Under Section 6, nobody, they're answerable to nobody. If you want them to answer to you, you have to go to the court and apply for a judicial review. Writing to the Integrity Commission, Barbarella Dunce, leader of government business in the House, Lollipop Management Bartlett, leader of government business in the Senate, Kamina Johnson, with her neck on her shoulder. You cannot write to the Integrity Commission making suggestion or your disagreement or whatever. They don't care about your disagreement. They do not care. The law says, the law where you lot pass in a parliament, mind you, says they're answerable to nobody except for the courts by way of a judicial review. The court can't get into them business neither. If one of you don't make an application, like you said, the thief in Prime Minister and then thief in Norman Brown, even though Norman Brown had to withdraw his. Other than that, the Integrity Commission makes up their policy of how the commission works. The government can't get involved. The courts cannot get involved. That's the power given to the Integrity Commission by the Act of Parliament, Barbarellas. Yes, we know say it atono so corrupt Prince Kamika have to go. Prince Kamika don't, she don't understand the law. Somebody who understands the law needs to be there. But Miss Beswick carefully remind you of the powers of Section 6. Academically, she's telling you, no, don't mind full business in a parliament and make we deal with the issues of the commission, which that act passed by you all, Barbarella Dunce, young DT Wagwan. The act that passed by all of you that you do not understand. Because if you understand the powers of Section 6, you wouldn't interfere. You wouldn't go look one hardback tree, and wherever it hits you, you rub it on the tree. The control that this government is trying to have over everyone and everything is not going to go well. And how you do? You soon hear say, Miss Beswick, a PNP. Just wait till one of that illicit report come out. You go hear say she a PNP. It cannot be that everybody must walk the government line, because it is what she come tell we, Arlene McBean say, if when JFJ go, they go protest the 29th of this month, if they can't walk with placard and say JPS are good as them good like a goodie, and we go play a goodie for say, oh, good JCF is, because JPS good like original goodie. JPS good like a original goodie. So you go see, if you know what the government straight line, if you not tell them, oh, we take down crime, we're going to brand you as terrorists. That's a very serious thing. And before we go after St. Thomas, make we lighten you up with goodie first. Show you say, good girl over the Labour Party. Look good girl, stunning tan good girl over the Labour Party. And look at Fred.
She's very quiet. Maybe she gonna sell her front or back road, because that is very serious for her. I'm in a company internet for disrespect nobody, but sometimes someone on needs to get disrespected. Because you don't want no meds, you don't have no sense. And if people now treating you like I can go out, you don't understand, you don't get the message.
Goody, bad to bad. Me post that video upon TikTok. You know, so you traumatize my TikTok audience them? You know, so you traumatize my TikTok. So my people them say you're warm, goody. So I nearly laughed today when I read one comment. The person said, no, she warm, sir. Something to the tune of that. Goody, you traumatized my TikTok audience. Me don't know if you are aware. But me have to tell you, when me read the comment them over TikTok, Goody. Goody, when me read the comment them over TikTok today, you traumatized my TikTok audience. Me not lie. But I saw it go. Anyway, we're gonna move on to serious business now because this is serious. When a police can tell you something on camera, you're not safe. In the same St. Thomas where we see them go there, go shot a young man innocently and said the young man hold on pan their gun, a causing that make them assassinate him. When the whole yard full of police and the only resort the police them have is last resort, blow him up.
Asking to look away, so you might be to the port and bill. The man then check them and say, any of them see that video, they're going to kill me. So they know that go. He don't joke him in the pan. He tell me tell life on you. I'm charged the whole party. Lift the phone and move it to the bad boy. Me are begging you, don't share that video. Me are begging you. Yeah, me are telling you. Will you see video? Me are play video. Batty boy, me bust up your face, very, go suck your mother, go do this to you, but the month I think they tell me about your mother.
Is it Trixie Gale? Thank you. Share the lives, my peeps. Share the live because this is serious. This is a very serious issue. It's not something of a joke. It's not propaganda. It is reality. It is the reality Jamaicans face coming from the security service. When a police officer can tell you that they will tell lies on you, they will arrest you, or they will mash you up and leave Indicom to deal with it. This is declared lawlessness by the government. Given we heard the Prime Minister said, judge our maker. Horace Chang said, jeep back or treacher.
Asking to look away, so you might be to the port and bill. The man then check them and say, any of them see that video, they're going to kill me. So they know that go. He don't joke him in the pan. He tell me tell life on you. I'm charged the whole party. Lift the phone and move it to the bad boy. Me are begging you, don't share that video. Me are begging you. Yeah, me are telling you. Will you see video? Me are play video. Batty boy, me bust up your face, very, go suck your mother, go do this to you, but the month I think they tell me about your mother. So here I go with people. You see what I say? If you're in the road, I'm asking if you look away, so you might be here. To the port and bill. You can run around to people. Stop After the letter out, I will say, you're going to be a truck. I will see that meeting. I will have my phone. Yeah, that's how we say, let him out. I will let you out. I just say, I'm going to be a good show. I'm going to go. It's bigger than you. You hear that? Exactly. The blood clot right there. I will see police. I fight police. I fight police. You're not going to notice a while ago.
Lauren, this is in St. Thomas. I tried to post this video on TikTok today, but what I noticed with TikTok, and this happens to me very regular because I've always tried, they don't allow you to post videos with police brutality. I don't know why they're covering up issues like that. But whenever time I try to post certain videos with police brutality, I don't know if it's the weapons or so that is involved in the video, but TikTok remove the video. Colleen, welcome. How are you doing? Colleen,
just come here, me just know you. Just come here, me just know you. See you? Your gunman them friend will be about. Hey boy, we have video because your gunman friend them. I in the come boy. I'm going. Come down here. Come down here. You can play police is one.
There's two things that is said here where I don't know if you pick up on it, and I want you to pick up on it. The first bit, you know, sister, you're in the come boy. This means when these police shoot down innocent people, children on the road, these people habitually lie to Indicom because they are styling him as an Indicom boy. Means there are people where collect evidence for Indicom. So you can even tell from their utterance that them not in a nothing with Indicom, because they're a law unto themselves issued by Horace, Chang and Andrew Holness. The second thing he said, me will send you guy Indicom in a boy, means he's going to hurt him. And when them hurt, we are violate, we Indicom get involved, isn't it?
Still a joke in the pan. Me take milk and life on you. And charge the whole party. Lift the phone and move fence in about the boy. Me and my waist and I go to the river, you understand, go wash off the vehicle. Anyways, there's only one way in and one way out to that river. Right? Approaching the river, there was a police vehicle in the way, you understand? So, me there, I see it, I say, alright, me there, I took the hand, give them a look up, you know, because I see them eat them of them food and so forth, right? Anyways, realize that I better push out here and look and drive him back. They there wait me listen to movement. They there wait see me. We took the hand again. Same procedure, look. And just like myself, anything can wait. That's how the response look. They there wait see me can't chuckle. We listen to movement. We took the hand again. No movement, so you know what I do? I say something that look like I say, so I start the video. Because that's after my safety, because me alone in the car, you know, and I cheer them and I say, boy, the country in a way, and I know, I not take no check. Because they might move away, suspicious. Because normally, normal police officer will just move, you understand, that's sufficient time. But them decide, say, now, so I say, this don't look safe on my side. Anyways, I start the video. So me have video, you know, one banner reverse, and I think, I say, yeah, because them are cussing. But the boy, go suck your mother, so I say, people, yeah, you understand? Because I do like a live, just in case, so them can just say, we have people with me. But it wasn't a live, it was just actually a recording. Right? Anyways, I say, people, you them deal me, where. I look away, me I beg and I hear them deal me. This man come out and vehicle, you know, people. Walk down, take the phone out of my face. That's how him said to me, the phone in their face, like, I walk down to me, you know, back my phone. Yes, when they back my phone, they realize that the phone drop a bush. That's when hell break loose, people. The man them take out gun and start crank up and I go cuss me. Take out gun for lick me in my face. You understand? I mean, I didn't want to look away. Me ask the man them find a brother. We, you know, you saw the man them a treat innocent people. And we me ask if I could go wash my car. You understand? And yeah, I go deal with my brother. You understand? The man them start dealing that worse way. If I listen to every day, I know me not give man enough tough talk. Me not, I say to him, I look away. Me a beg for some of deal me. One that me know one good. So me I say, brother, so you gonna make the man them deal with me? Man say, go suck your mother. Me don't know you from now. Me not Ray. The man started to tell me, say, oh, him will do a bag of things, put things for me, and I take a bag of lie and charge me. The man talks, chill, say, he may mash up my face, and he can do a go down a Hindi come, I go down at the station go report it. Now tell me, them I think we have in the country, them people have in a post, and I say, I police them. The man tell me, chase me for avoid police. When the man them tell say, if you try to work with police, he might tell me, because he man a police, he might behave like a gunman don't have in a force. I say, me if you avoid police, let me say police, me if you avoid police, I mean, I say, what is? A river me a go, you know? And all me ask the man, if give me a look for way through, and the man start on my case. Be it if you want to listen to video good enough, I want to tag Andrew Holness, mention him. I want to mention the security minister. You understand? I want to mention him to come as well. Tag them need this is them corruption that go on in our course. You understand? One time, you know, people out there say, yo, people now make people police them do their work and people that get, you know, involved in the police man do their work. But look on them police, so what kind of right the money I do? Food, the man them eat and me I beg the money, so let me tune up. And the man then get dark for me for no reason that me can't understand them. Everybody know me. Face expression, you know what me do? Everybody's supposed to know me. Supposed to know me as face expression or whatever. I film me do people make Jamaican movie, Jamaican short films. So you can go up on YouTube, go check it out. You understand? And then there's something that I make. My car can't hide, the logo there for my car, I not do no wrongs, nothing what I talk, but the man just believe, say, they're not going to deal me a type of way for no reason whatsoever. You understand? The talk is straight, say me bust up my face and me do everything, put gun for me and go do all. If me do anything, tell lie for me and charge me. So I saw a system set right now. Innocent people, you know, people better watch my life a serious time we are living there, you know. And me tell you, the man then check them and say, any of them see that video, they're going to kill me. So I know that go. Then tell me straight, I say me can't hide. And talk up my license plate. So me can't hide it. You don't even need a license plate to find it. The man talk is straight, say, any of them put it out, he might go kill me. You understand? Cheap and one. Tell me now. And if you listen to the video good, because them back to the phone so you couldn't see what happened. You understand? Me not violate the man them in no time. The security minister come out and give them say them for use no full force. The man them go around and text it for everybody. Me I beg you say if you no rate face expression, if it the share that video, make it go viral, share it. Them something I need to stop. Me I beg you do share that video. Me I beg you, yeah, me I tell you, me I beg you do. You share that video then. Me I beg you to share that video. You understand? If you believe in a freedom and right, you understand? Share that video. Do me a beg you. Make it go viral. If you love face expression, share that video.
This is serious, you know. This is very serious. And just to sidetrack, another thing the Integrity Commission has asked the labor rights, if you want me to investigate, provide me in the substantial information that can trigger an investigation. But for now, it's just your NIMBYism. And there's nothing in the law or the rules that say we should investigate NIMBYism. So, provide the information, Horace Chang and Kamina Johnson Smith, what you want the Integrity Commission to look into. So far, the mouthful of babble that you sent off to them, there is nothing in it for the Integrity Commission to investigate. And while you're at it, try to always remember that the government has no power whatsoever over the Integrity Commission. Not 1 inch. None. Not 1 inch of power does the government have over the Integrity Commission. It make up its rules how it sees fit. Can't deal with it? Tough. Go and get a job in the public sector where you're not subjected to the Integrity Commission. It's not hard. We're not bright enough. We're not thief enough. We're not well connected enough. Go and go look a job in the private sector and keep on a business private. Through there, and how are you? That's why it named private sector. That's why it named private sector. But back to the St. Thomas Galangin. This is an issue, Jamaica, that should alarm all of us. We know our police are always a law unto themselves. But when government can give them clear guidance in public to go on an onslaught, to go on a dictatorial jive, make it up as they go along, make up the rules to fit how you feel on that particular day or how you might feel about the person you are policing at a particular time, is how we regularly see things play out with the Jamaica Constabulary Force. On this platform, we regularly call for training from the top brass of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. But it's the same top brass that is telling them, Coach Noreen, that you can go out there and you can shoot first and shoot second, then ask question third. Take them in a van, in a jeep back, on a stretcher, even if they comply. It was just the other day, we see the whole on a swarm 1 yard at St. Thomas with 1,000 gun and one unarmed man who no claim say hold on pound of gun. And there was no way that you all could have restrained or disarmed him without fooling his body with bullet. The police has been given a license to kill by this government, plain and straight in public. This wasn't a secret advice or direction given to the police. The government, the Minister of National Security, gave those clear directives in public. Shoot first, ask question next, judge or maker, jeep back or treacher. Only this government thinks that they will be able to use violence to solve violence. Only this government. They're planning to use violence to solve violence. And by that way, the Prime Minister has taken over the violent production of the country from the gangs. And then, after the government go around commit the crime, this same government go around forcing us to believe that crime is down. They have done so remarkably well on it. Because it is why Sergeant Arlene McBean said, if Jamaican for Justice don't have placard on the 29th of April saying all those nice things about the Jamaica Constabulary Force, they will be deemed a terrorist organization. These are the same police officers that will be policing your general election. These are the police that meant to be working independent of the government, serving and protecting us, the people. This is the same government, the same security service, which is taking order from the government to use brute force against the people. Can we trust this government and the police in the upcoming general election, given that the police is taking orders from the government to carry out the government political wishes? Did you not see? It was Sweeney. All right, sweet. Hold on, your flies are pass. It's this same government what we see send police go around what's you might call it? What that place name around the Portmore where they send police figure shut down the PNP rally where they. It is the same government and the same security forces that is going to run our election. Now, when a police service is taking political direction from the government, direction from the government to violate your fundamental rights, violations to the point where they unalive innocent people. Chang, good evening and welcome. Lake Spen, thank you. We see the government give all sorts of order carried out by the police. Is this not a problem? Let me say this, my people. I know the police have been subjecting us to fear for quite some time. I don't think, though, we should be backed in a corner by the security service and the government of this country. Floyd Shaw, Nadine Grace. This is how we will become, Don Clark and Nora Harris, a full-fledged dictatorship. And we must watch the government and how they're going to cheat the process, the protests rather, that Jamaicans for Justice will be carrying out. Sweet Novi, welcome. Because if the protests not start already, Jacqueline Murray, and Sergeant Arlene McBean has sent out threat to JFJ, what JFJ ought to do. So if JFJ not follow the rules, what could happen other than Arlene McBean brand them as a terrorist organization? What else are they prepared to do? User 6338, welcome. What else are they planning to do? We must not take these things lightly, my people. We see the government a pen we in. We see each and every time this government is trying to either strip away accountability or strip away our rights. SASR, good evening and welcome. We see this government regularly try to strip away our rights. Lenford Wilson, Claudette Robinson. We need to start standing up and pushing back against this government. Ingrid, how are you? Welcome, welcome. And one thing I would implore as much Jamaicans as possible that can is to join the protests that will be put on by Jamaicans for Justice. It's your children they're shooting down in the street. It is your children they're arresting and violating their rights. It is us, the people of Jamaica, that are being threatened for dictatorship to be pronounced upon us. This is not just about Jamaicans for Justice. Exactly. Shane Grandison was murdered by these same rogue police, shot 21 times, and still waiting for an outcome from Indicom. Because these very criminal police, as we heard in this recording, they have a major issue with Indicom. And they're telling the young man that we will make a story tell upon you, and we will arrest you, and we will mash up your face, and we will kill you, and we will send you to Indicom. Jamaica, them something on a fun. Hot Spice and Sexy Janet, how are you? Hot Spicy and Sexy Janet, how you do? And we're going to run it again for those of you who have just turned up, because these are very serious threats coming from the government, where the government is telling you that I can create the charges I want against you, and I can send you to prison. These are serious, my people. Your children are subjected to this. Your children are subjected to this level of criminality coming from the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And as much of you should join the protests put on by Jamaican for Justice on the 29th. Reggae Violin, how are you? Given that the government has come out and threatened the organization that if when you go on your march, You don't tell the good stories of this government. We are going to brand you a terrorist organization. These are serious utterances coming from the government, given the behavior of the police, the lawlessness of the police. The police go around and murder young men without impunity and turn around and lied in the investigation. These are some of the reasons why we cannot get, or why Indicom cannot get ahead in some of these investigations, because all Indicom has to work with is the lies of the police officers who have committed the crime.
Asking to look away, they saw him a beer. The man then check them and say, any of them see that video, them are gonna kill me. So they know that go. He's a joke in the pan. He said, me tell like pan you. I'm charged the whole party. Lift the phone on my face about the phone. Me a begging you, don't share that video. Me a begging you. Yeah, me a telling you. Will you see video? Me a play video. Batty boy, me bust up your face. Very, go suck your mother. Go do this to you. But the month I think then tell me about your mother. So here I go with people. You see what I say? If you're in the road, I'm asking you to look away, they saw him a beer. To the port and beer.
There's a new Colleen on TikTok. Welcome, Colleen.
Alright. After the lecture, can we see how we play?
That's so
yeah, that's how we say, let him out. I will let you out. I just feel like we have one show. Everyone, yo, bigger than you. You hear that? Exactly. The blood clot is right there. Oh, yes, the police. White police. White police. You hear that? You know, this is a while ago. This is what we are saying. That's the reality we are telling you. I'm fucking out. Stop follow police. We are the final line. Stop follow police. We have to pass Just come and just know you. You just come here, me just know you see you? Yeah. You know how you feel. We don't know that. We have your gunman them friend will be the boss. And boy, we have video because your gunman friend them. Now in the come boy. I'm good. Come down here. You can play police is one. You say you're in the cup. You can play can't be the boss. I'm sure you have. Everything. You have to be angry. You don't like a wicked man. Can we get a big girl to look away? You come here, you come here, you come here, follow back away. You follow back away, you fire. The boss, you want to kill the guy, you follow back away, you. And it's just as you come there, everybody will hear that. Boss, you have to come here. That's me, I show you, say. Where have you done with what? 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 I told you I was something like this. You're not joking with the pan. He said, milk tell life on you. And charge the whole party. Lift the phone and move it to the bad boy. For me and my ways, I go to the river, you understand, go wash off the vehicle. Anyways, there's only one way in and one way out to that river. Right? Approaching the river, there was a police vehicle in the way, you understand? So, but there I see it, so I say, alright, but there, I took the hand, give them a look up, you know, because I see them eat them of them food and so forth, right? Anyways, realize that I better push out here and look and drive him back. Then they are witness the movement, then they are wait same here, we took the hand again. Same procedure, look, and just like I said, anything can wait. That's how the response look. Then they are wait same here, can't chuckle. Witness the movement. We took the hand again. No movement, so you know what I do? I say something that look right, I say, so I start the video. Because that's after my safety, because me alone in the car, you know, and I cheer them and I say, boy, the country in a way, and right now, I take no check. Because they move away, suspicious, because normally, normal police officer will just move, you understand, that's sufficient time, but them decide, you know, so I say, this one look safe on my side. Anyways, I start the video. So me have video, you know, one van reverse, and I think, I say, yeah, because them are cussing. But the boy, go suck your mother, so I say, people here, you understand? Because I do like a live, just in case, so them can just say, there are people with me. But it wasn't a live, it was just actually a recording, right? Anyways, I say, people, you know, deal me, where. I look away, me, I beg, and you know, deal me. This man come out and vehicle, you know, people. Walk down, take the phone out of my face. That's how he said to me, the phone in their face, so he walk down to me, you know, back my phone. Yes, when they back my phone, they realize that the phone drop a bush. That's when hell break loose, people. The man them take out gun and start crank up and I go cuss me. Take out gun for lick me in my face. You understand? I mean, I did not look away. Me ask the man them find a brother. We, you know, you saw the man them a cheat innocent people. And we me ask if I could go wash my car. You understand? And here I go deal, Mr. Brother. You understand? The man them start dealing in the worst way. If you listen to every day, I know me not give man enough tough talk. Me I say to him, man, I look away. Me a big fast. Some of them deal me. One that me know one good. So I say, brother, so you gonna make the man them deal with me? Man say, go suck your mother. Me don't know you from now. Me not Ray. The man started to tell me, say, oh, him will do a bag of things, put things for me, and take a bag of lie and charge me. The man talks, chill, say, he may mash up my face, and he can do a go down a in the come, I go down at the station and go report it. Now tell me, them I think we have in the country, them people having a force, and I say, I police them. The man tell me, chase me for avoid police. When the man tell me, if you try to work with police, he might tell me, because he want a police, he might behave like a gunman don't have a force. You know? I say, if you avoid police, let me say police, if you avoid police, I mean, I say, what is? A river me again, you know? I'll ask the man, if give me a look way through, and the man start on my case. Be it if you want to listen to the video good enough. We want to tag Andrew Holness, mention him. We want to mention the security minister. You understand? We want to mention in the come as well. Talk them need this are them corruption are going in our force. You understand? One at a time, you know, people out there say, yo, people now make people police them do their work and people that get, you know, involved in the police man do their work. But look on them police, so what kind of rate the money I do? Food, the money I eat and me I beg the money, so let me tune up. And the man then get dark for me for no reason that me can't understand them. Everybody know me. Face expression, you know what me do? Everybody's supposed to know me. Supposed to know me as face expression or whatever. I film me do people make Jamaican movie, Jamaican short films. We can go up on YouTube, go check it out. You understand? And then there's something that I make. Me can't hide. Me logo there for me car, me not do no wrongs, nothing at all. But the man just believe, say, they never did me a type of way for no reason whatsoever. You understand? The man talk is straight, say me bust up my face and me do everything, put gun for me, go do all. If me do anything, tell lie for me and charge me. So I saw a system set right now. Innocent people, you know, people better watch my life. I see you time we are living there, you know. And me tell you the man then check them and say, any of them see that video, them are gonna kill me. So I know that go. Then tell me straight, I say me can't hide. And talk up my license plate. So me can't hide it. You don't even need a license plate to find it. The man talk is chill, say, I'm put it out, the man will kill me. You understand? Cheap and one. Tell me now. And if you listen to the video good, because them back to the phone so you couldn't see what happened. You understand? Me not violate the man, them no time. The security minister come out and give them, say, yo, them for use no full force. The man them go around and takes it for everybody. May I beg you say, if you don't read face expression.
That's what Henry was.
If it, the shade of video. Make it go viral, share it. Them something I need to stop. Me I beg you, do share that video. Me I beg you, yeah, me I tell you, me I beg you, do share that video then. Me I beg you to share that video. You understand? If you believe in a freedom and right, you understand? Share that video. Do me I beg you, make it go viral. If you love face expression, share that video.
Mothers and fathers of Jamaica, your sons in particular, the government has declared a war on them nationwide. They have declared a war on all of us, but particularly, Maureen, how are you? Your sons, Jamaica, they have declared war on them. We see quite few footages where the police have done extrajudicial execution. There are many parents being put exactly in that situation. Miss Ingrid Grandison, the mother of Shane Grandison, is one such parent. Still waiting to hear from Indicom after a brutal, cold-blooded assassination by the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And all police have to rely on, all Indicom have to rely on, is the lying words of these same murderous, corrupt cops. These are some of the reasons why they don't want to wear the body-worn cameras. These are the reasons why they go around in balaclava. But we must not, Jamaica, stay silent to this, nor, Josie, good evening, should we stand for this. Because when you see a government moving into this direction, if the people doesn't stop it in its track or push back, then the government will only continue to move forward. And while this government continues to move forward with its dictatorship, it have no qualms in carrying out cold-blooded assassination in order to achieve their aim. They have no problem in using brute force against us in order to submit us to their will or to make sure we exist in a state of fear. We must not accept that. If we accept that, it's a sleepwalk to dictatorship. We must always be prepared to push back against government. If government continues to hinge and hinge and hinge at your rights, and government see no pushback from you, government will be coming for more of your rights. Rennie, how are you? Government will be coming for more of your rights. Blake, Wagwan. And this is why I'm imploring all of you who possibly can join Jamaica for Justice on the 29th of September in protesting against police brutality and extrajudicial killing by the police. We should show them that we have strength in numbers and that we have strength in unity. The more splintered and divided we are, is the easier for them to control us. You can only be controlled two ways: through fear or division. There's only two ways to control you: through fear or division. They have no other way. They have no other way to control you except for fear or division. And when you put those two aside, it's they who will start to run for either the hills or the sea, whichever is closer to them. We must always stand up against tyranny and police brutality. Under no circumstances must we be prepared to give up our democratic rights to the government, nor our human rights. A generation of slaves and oppressed enslaves fought strong, long, and hard in order for us to have these so-called freedom and democracy. But if we don't protect it, losing it is easier than keeping it. Thank you very much for being here tonight on the Global Television Group. Lovely to have your support as always. If you are new to the program, please give us a follow so when we go live, you will get your notification. But remember, we must always seek to unite around a common cause, as well as we must never bow down to the power of tyranny. Thank you, and we will play you out with the Lipstick Queens from Ghana. Make sure you hit the follow button. Homeboy, thank you. Thank you. Hot girl, thank you. Hit the follow button if you are new to the program. Thanks for sharing your time with us tonight on Global TV.
Oh, thy peace, the God of my salvation. Because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Rastaman throw one stone and it break a bad feeling to all wicked men. That's a people there. Make a man throw one stone and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Here. Instead of that, they only sit aside a rub and cheat and not press the floor. May God, what I seen him. Big him and throw and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan. Big him and throw and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. My favorite man, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see, they can sell out Rasta and sell it out, I sell out Babylon. They give man show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see, they can sell out Rasta and sell out, I sell out Babylon. Just stop on the front. Give a show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black big man, show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let them see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one, big him and show one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Chang! Oh, what a black big him and show one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
Yes, thank you. Thanks to everyone for being here tonight. Join us back tomorrow morning for your At a Glance program. Thank you very much. And good night from the Global Television Group. Thank you.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.